In these times when many adults find teenagers hard to talk to, there's a group of adults and teenagers talking with each other about social justice issues every Friday night.
Our mission is really to inspire young people, engage young people around media production with a community focus. I really think Freedom School is at the crux of our mission at Gandhi Brigade, which is really about young people producing media about social issues, but empowering young people to be a new kind of leader. The Freedom School right now is kind of a model of youth and adult partnership. So each year in the first month of the Freedom School, the young people come together. These are young people who are part of the Gandhi Brigade and others who are just simply community members as well as community adults. And they think through the issues that are most pertinent to the community, and those become the themes for each of the months that we're together.
In general, what I like about Freedom School is that, like I said before, it's youth and adults coming together because you have conversations and we could both, you know how youth and adults have different points of view. It's a place where we could put our points of view together and we could talk about it and receive new ideas, learn new things. Adults learn from youth and youth learn from adults.
One of the first things I did was ask them how much they knew about the history of the origins of the Freedom School in this country. And I don't think that they knew really, they had the aspirations, they had the dreams, but they didn't really know the connection. So that was the first thing I did, was sit down and shared a video with them and then talked about the past with them. And it was a documentary of Alabama when Dr. King came down to lead the boycott of the sanitation workers at the time. He was put in jail, so he wasn't available to lead the march. And a lot of the other adults in the community that they were calling on to come and go ahead and march were afraid to, at the time, they were afraid of losing their jobs, they were afraid of whatever would happen to them, their lives were at risk. And incredibly, it was the young people that stood up and said, we'll march, we'll stand up and we'll march, and they did. And so they talked about how young people can be leaders.
What's really important about the Freedom School is that we're intentionally talking about issues, and young people come to that space knowing it, and because of that, it's a really safe space.
With my girlfriend, and I guess the grocery store, we need some ID, and they kind of swarmed, and I was like, well, no, what's the problem? What's the problem? Hold on, officer, what's the problem? Tell us what's going on. And she's starting to reach in her purse. She's scared, like she doesn't know what to do. And so I'm being like firm. I'm like, officer, no, let us know what the problem is first. We didn't do anything. We're just coming out of the store. And then like the cop, he pushed me, like he shoved me out of the way. And I mean, thank goodness I just cooled off. But those type and the other cops, they just kind of let it happen. Like, and they have this look like, yeah, you probably want to kick his butt right now, but sorry. So is that okay for them to just like rush somebody like that?
What would you tell other kids about the Freedom School? And if kids who aren't part of the Freedom School, if you wanted them to?
I think I would tell them that, if you feel as though you don't really have a voice, or there may be things that are kind of pressing to you, or even if you're upset. Like I have been upset numerous times, but just because I was looking forward to just coming to Freedom School and not really letting that stress hang over me once I was there, and it kind of just relieved me of that. I think if you're looking for some sense of peace, or if you're just looking to learn something, or even just meeting different people, and Freedom School is definitely a very good place to go.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.